Hey y'all, what's up? It's Shady the Goddess, Dishman. I am here. I'm trying to be in good spirits. I'm gonna stay in good spirits, but I just want to come here and just, put a little information out there for you guys, especially for ones who have children. Excuse my hair, everything, my shirt, I'm a mess. I just been running around all day. But guys, please, if your children are attending school, please make sure that they are wearing their face mask. Please. Um, okay, so my 6-year-old, he's in the first grade, and he got sent home 2 days ago. Today's what? Today's Wednesday. So Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So he got sent home Monday. And because he was possibly exposed to someone from his class who tested positive for COVID. And of course, they give you a little sheet, tell you when the date that they were possibly exposed, was they say he was exposed on the 20th of August. So that means that he was home with us, with me and my 3 other children and my husband, possibly with COVID. So we were exposed. So they tell you the date. Look at that, my wig sliding all back. But anyway, they tell you the date when they can return back after quarantine, or 7 days after they've been negative and had a negative test. They have to have a little sheet of paper saying it was negative. All right, so during that time frame, my oldest, he's 13, he was complaining of headaches. It started Tuesday. He complained of headaches. And this morning he was complaining about him. He said he was like, I'm a little stuffy, but he said, but I'm okay. I feel a little stuffy, but I'm okay. So, okay, cool. Because today the plan was to take my baby, my 6-year-old, to Camden. Take Camden to get tested today. Because he couldn't get tested no earlier than the 25th. So, all right. So my oldest went to school early this morning, but I just kept getting this nagging feeling, and I was like, you know what? He's been complaining. I'm looking at symptoms because I really didn't know all the symptoms for COVID, which I wish I would have known beforehand. But like I said, I've been ripping and running around. We're trying to move. So, so this morning it was probably about 9, because I had to drop my daughter. I had to drop her off at school because she's a car rider. So after I dropped her off, I went on straight to my oldest son's school, Caleb, and I picked him up and took both him and Camden to go get tested. So we're at Perfect Health, because I was running around every other place, urgent care, MedNow, or whatever, and CVS, Walgreens. You now have to schedule an appointment online or call to schedule an appointment in order to get COVID testing. So if you didn't know that, now you know. But we went to Perfect Health. They don't require an appointment. It took us about 2.5 hours to be seen, but it was, hey, whatever. So they tested my 6-year-old. They tested Camden. His test came back negative. They did rapid testing. His test was negative. My oldest came back and he was positive. Now, when it came to my children, because they were learn from home all last year, because we did not want them in school. We really wanted them to do, we was more so wanting them to do learn from home this year, but the schools weren't really offering that as an option right now. So it was kind of like, no, your kid's gonna have to go to the school. So it's like we were our hand was forced, because you can't just keep them out of school, because I ain't trying to go to jail, but whatever. So his test came back positive. He's been wearing his mask at school. I always make sure that my kids kept sanitizer. I always tell them, wash your hands. Don't social distance. Do not let anybody in your face. Don't get in nobody's face. Just social distance. Keep your mask on at all times. Only take your mask off when it's time to eat, or if you are drinking a bottle of water. I don't even care if you're outside playing at recess. Wear your mask. So I made that very adamant with my children when they went to school, because we also have a 9-month-old, and I just don't want him to get sick either. And then my daughter, because she has a kidney condition, which is a right pelvic kidney anomaly, which that is down in her kidney. Her kidney is down in her right pelvic. It's not in the location where it's supposed to be at. So So we're just trying to look out for all kind of ways just to keep our children from getting sick. But my oldest is a bus rider, so because they have a shortage of bus drivers, the kids he's middle school, he's riding a bus for high schoolers also, so the buses are packed. So at this point, when he's finished quarantining and everything, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to have him be a car rider, because this is just not working. Because we were already nervous and scared about sending our kids to school, and they haven't even been to school in a whole month yet, and my oldest is already COVID positive. Now, the whole time since this pandemic started, we had not had none of these problems. None of my kids were sick. They never tested positive for COVID. My husband and I never tested positive for COVID. We were fine until now, when they go to school, because we were forced basically for them to go to school. Now my son is sick. Now, because he is positive, we are possibly exposed. So now I have to get my youngest, Camden, which he does not want to test again, but he has to get retested on this Friday, the same as Missouri, and I'm also going to get myself tested. But basically what I'm saying to you guys as parents, the schools are now requiring it, but I believe that they should have done this before school had even started. Make your children wear masks, even if you're out here in the public. Just because you've gotten vaccine, because we haven't gotten our vaccine yet. I'm not saying that we're not going to get it, but we haven't got vaccine yet. But just because you have gotten a vaccine, that does not give you the opportunities to walk around here maskless. You still can't do that, because you can still catch COVID. It may not be as bad as non-vaccinated people, but you can still catch it, and you can still give it to other people who are vaccinated or not vaccinated. You can still give it to people. Stop walking around here as if it is okay. We are still in a pandemic. We got these new these new strains coming out. Now you have the Delta. Like, it's serious. Like, you guys have to take it serious. Take it serious, because my son, he's been complaining of headaches and congestion. So, like, I'm freaking out, because I'm praying that his symptoms subside and they don't get worse. I'm nervous. That's my oldest baby. That's my baby. You know what I'm saying? My first heartbeat. So, yes, it upsets me because we as parents are not being responsible, because your children look at you as the example. Set the example. Wear your mask. Keep hand sanitizer. Keep washing your hands. I keep Lysol spray in my car. I keep Lysol wipes in my car. I keep hand sanitary wipes in my car. I keep anything that I can use when we're out. I keep a thing full of face masks. If I run out, I go buy more. I keep face masks in here, because because at the end of the day, we have to get out in the public. We have to go shopping when it comes to grocery. You know what I'm saying? Things like that, or go to a doctor's appointment. So you have to stay prepared. So please, please, please tell your children to wear their mask. I'm not saying that masks are 100%, but it does cut down the chances of someone possibly catching COVID, because you even have asymptomatic people out here who can still give it to people, and they don't have symptoms, but they can still pass it to someone else. So just be mindful of those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm praying that my other two come back negative. I don't know if they test babies, because I have a 9-month-old, and they've been around the baby. So I'm just, at this point, I'm just praying everything just goes well. But that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm saying. Just wear your mask. It's not going to kill you to wear your mask. I'm not going to lie. I get hot when I'm wearing my mask, but I wear it. If I'm out in public, I wear my mask, regardless of where I am. When it comes to me shopping or having to go to the kids' school, I have to wear my mask, because not only am I trying to protect myself, I also have to protect others, because I don't want to get someone else's child sick, or I don't want my kids to get sick. So that's all I'm saying. Just wear your mask, guys. That's all you have to do, is wear your mask. It's not that hard. It's very simple to do. There are places that even give you a mask if you don't have one. Ask for one. Stop walking around here as if it's okay. It's not okay. COVID is still here. COVID is still killing people. COVID is still is right now, it's not going anywhere. But in order to cut down the chances of people getting it, just wear a mask. Wear your mask. I mean, because I'm telling you, we had none of these problems before my kids, before they even did face-to-face learning at school. They would learn from home. We were good. Nothing. Nobody was sick. Now they go to school because I feel like parents are taking the children out. They're not wearing a mask, whatever the case may be. They bring it home to their children. Their children catch it, and then their children catch it, and then they take it to the schools, and then they're giving it off to other people's children. There have been cases at my kids' school, and it's ridiculous. And I'm not gonna lie, the open house and the day of when school started, most of those kids were not wearing masks. Nobody was wearing a mask. I walked my kids into school the first day. Most of those children were not wearing a mask. It's serious, y'all. Now, most of the children are catching COVID. Just tell them how important it is just to be safe until they can figure out how we can prevent this from happening more and more and more. Just wear your mask. Wear your freaking mask. Like, I don't understand what's so hard about that. Like, just wear it. You know, and if you want to wear the face shield, wear something so that can keep you from breathing and, you know, keep it from going to other people. Like, that's all I'm just saying, because this is ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. And I feel like if I have to go through this again, something's going to have to give. Like, these schools are going to have to turn around and just offer learn from home. I'd rather do virtual if my kid, if it's going to keep my children from getting sick. Now I got to sit here and worrisome, hoping and praying that my child does not get worse. Like, he has to sit in a room for however many days. He can't even be able to play with his siblings. I can't hold him. I can't console him. He's distraught because, you know, he's like, I've done what you told me. He's wore his mask. But like I said, even though he wore his mask, you got kids who were not wearing their mask. They can still get you sick. But if you and that person and everybody's wearing a mask, that brings down the chances of you getting sick. So just wear a mask. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's aggravating. It's upsetting. It's like, I'm baffled. Like, and I'm just like, these schools should have done better. Like, you should have required masks from the get-go. You should have required masks from the get-go. And you should have given parents this opportunity to choose face-to-face learning or learn from home. Because I guarantee you, we would have done learn from home. Period. I may have one of my kids go to school face-to-face because I'm not a teacher. But at the same time, if push comes to shove and I got to sacrifice that, I just had to become a teacher and just be learn from home. If that means the safety for my children and possibly them not getting sick. Like, so yeah, I just come to you guys and, you know, I'm just saying, I'm just hoping you guys, you share this, like, subscribe, even comment if you even have an opinion or something, or if you feel a debate against it. I mean, I'm just saying, because this is me personally, because now we're going through it. Like, we are going through this. And having to see my child right now suffer like that, you see the importance of how important it is to wear your mask. And the vaccine, like I said, they're not saying the vaccine is 100%, because, I mean, we do plan on getting it. Because, I mean, eventually they're going to require you to have to get it at the end of the day. And it's best to get it now, because if you wait till the last minute and they run out of the Moderna and the Pfizer, you're going to be stuck having to get that Johnson & Johnson. And I'm not trying to get no Johnson & Johnson. They probably be shooting you up with baby oil, but I'm just saying. But vaccine is not 100%, but it does cut down the chances of your symptoms being worse. So, you know, it is what it is. I know people personally who've gotten the vaccine and they're fine. So I mean, you know, but hey, people are biased against it. People have their opinions on it, you know, whatever. But you just figure out what you guys are gonna do. But at the end of the day, those face masks, y'all, please wear y'all masks. Please make those babies wear their mask. Like, I'm telling you, because if you don't want your child to get sick, have those kids wear masks, especially in schools. Because you know, kids, they digging their nose, all kind of stuff. Like, you know, they touching stuff. You know, just make them wear their mask. You know what I'm saying? Like, just wear the mask. Tell them social distance. Keep telling them that every day until it starts to register. Let them see how important it is. And if you're doing it, then of course they're going to follow suit. So just wear your mask. That's all I'm saying. But that's about all I have to say right now. I got to go back in here and I don't know, sanitize some more. Probably order some more Lysol. Get some more face masks. I don't know. Oh, and if your child does test positive or whatever at school and you let the schools know, they will have to let the other parents know if your child was around that child. So please, like I'm saying, if you know your child is sick and you know your child has COVID, don't keep it to yourself. Let the schools know, so that way other people babies can get tested. Cause I mean, come on now, that's like, come on. So just make sure y'all guys do that. They will provide you a computer to take home for your children during the quarantine, so that way they can at least be able to get their schoolwork done until their quarantine is over. Then come back to school and after everything is fine. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, this is serious. Like, my babies hadn't even been in school a month. They just started school early this August, like August 7th or something like that. So it's not even been a month yet, and my oldest is already COVID positive. Like, this is literally a nightmare. Like, it's a freaking nightmare. And I gotta keep myself healthy, and Dad's gotta keep himself healthy, like, because we gotta care for them. And you know, so like, come on y'all, like, be mindful, wear your mask. It's all you gotta do, wear your mask. You know what I'm saying? Take it off when you get in your car or whatever it can be, but when you get out in public, wear your mask. Have your children wear their mask. Like, hold on, because I'm gonna rub my nose. But that's pretty much all I'm saying, guys. Like, the importance of this, like the seriousness of this. Like, I'm really hoping that my oldest, I hope Caleb's symptoms don't get any worse, because especially after complaining about those headaches the last couple of days, like, yeah, because I did not know, I'm not gonna lie guys, I did not know that headache was a symptom. I did not know that, because you know, most time we get a headache, we thinking, oh, it's just a regular headache, or you know, oh, sinus cold, you know. No, that's a symptom, y'all. It is a symptom. They said people can have a headache and have no other symptoms and still be COVID positive. Like, that's how serious it is. Like, you don't know anything when it comes to these symptoms. Like, even if you got a runny nose, you could possibly be COVID positive. So you just think about that, y'all. Like, think about it. Get tested. If you feel like you have any of those symptoms, headache, tiredness, anything like that, and you know, whatever, get tested. If you feel in your heart that something don't feel right, go get COVID tested. Because like I'm saying, I did not know. I did not know that having a headache only could possibly be a sign of COVID. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, but I'm gonna leave it at that, y'all. I love y'all. Please like and subscribe. Click the subscribe button. I'm working on my intro for my channel, because it's a little plain, but like I said, and share this information, y'all. Like, it's serious out here. Like, it's real. It's getting bad, y'all. COVID is picking back up, and most of these babies are the ones catching this COVID. So, like I said, just make sure they're wearing their mask. That's how serious it is. But I'm going to end it here, and I will be back with an update as far as my other two and myself on Friday once we get our test done. All right. Love you guys. Bye.